How do you stay motivated and resilient when things don't go according to plan, Rich?
That's a great question. All right. Um, so when things don't go according to plan, I think it takes us back to obstacles. Because you see the way you want it to work, and then something gets in the way, and it's not work. A person gets in the way, a thing gets in the way. So let's take two ways they don't go according to plan. Number one is external things that happen. It's another person. It's something in the environment. And then there's the internal obstacles, the internal things, like you have a plan and you don't execute it. So very different. For the external obstacles, for the external things that aren't going to plan, looking at something that you think is in the way, it really is the way. There is no perfection, so things are going to happen, and your opportunity to deal with it or circumvent it or overcome it or just strengthens you and often prevents that same not according to plan to occur again. The internal obstacles, and I agree with Will Steele, and he is an absolute deep down expert at this, and I think Barzan mentioned things like, the heart wall. If you don't know you have a heart wall, or Will Steele, if you don't know that you are in your own way, you're going to need somebody to help you see that. So make sure you have a coach who is trained in understanding the unconscious mind and its effect on our behavior, because it runs 90% of the bus, and have somebody to help you see what you don't see.
All right. What happens when things don't go according to plan, Vangelis?
My question usually is, whose plan is it? And how do you know it's not going according to plan? Because like a couple of people have already mentioned, it may be part of the plan. And what I normally like to do is to find out what your goal really is. A lot of times that people I struggle with this a lot. People would ask me to develop something for them. And I would say, what do you want people to do at the end of this? And they would say, for example, I want you to learn how to teach them how to drive a car. And I would say, okay, do you want them to know how to do everything, like the oils, the maintenance, the insurance? No, just the mirrors, the steering wheel, and the accelerator and the brake. That's it. Well, sometimes I just go away from those projects because I don't feel that my integrity will allow me to do that, because it's just not. I would feel bad after a month. And they go, what's this? Well, I wasn't allowed to show you that. So sometimes the plans that people make, I'm always wondering, what do you really want to achieve? And some people, they're okay with just doing the minimal stuff. That's okay. But I want to know whose plan it is. What do you really want to achieve? Because in that respect, that little simple thing, that wouldn't have worked out that well for most people. But I don't think I could have participated in that. So redefine what you really want to achieve, and who's making that goal, and what is their objective for that goal. So that's what I would look at.